The Great Ocean Road in Victoria, Australia stands as a mesmerising coastal stretch and ranks among the world's most scenic drives, captivating tourists with its breathtaking vistas and natural wonders. The history of the road and how the Great Ocean Road came into existence is an interesting read. This scenic coastal highway unfolds a rich history that spans decades. From the visionary minds that birthed the concept to the hands that shaped its winding path, delve into the narrative of a roadway that not only connects destinations, but also tells a tale of determination, innovation, and the intrinsic bond between nature and human endeavour. This Australian National Heritage-listed coastal road is nearly 240 kilometres in length and stretches between the Victorian towns of Torquay and Allansford. The Surf Coast Highway, B100, becomes Great Ocean Road near the intersection of Bell Street in Torquay. From Anglesey to Apollo Bay, the Great Ocean Road stays close to the coast, but from Apollo Bay, it moves away from the coast and goes inland into forests with tall trees. It then rejoins the coast near Princetown. From Peterborough, the road again goes inland and joins the Prince's Highway at Allansford. While the 12 Apostles are considered the highlight of the journey, driving further reveals that Loch Ard Gorge, London Bridge, Thunder Cave, and the Bay of Isles offer an even more captivating feast for the eyes. Beyond the coastal beauty, the Great Ocean Road is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, offering opportunities for hiking, surfing, and wildlife spotting. Whether driving along its winding curves or exploring its diverse attractions, the Great Ocean Road promises an unforgettable adventure for every traveller. The highly ambitious plan to build over 100 miles of coastal road connecting Geelong and Warrnambool was proposed by Howard Hitchcock, then Mayor of Geelong. In a conference held in Colac on the 22nd of March, 1922, it was decided to establish a trust responsible for gathering and managing public subscriptions to cover the estimated cost, which was then assessed at £150,000. The road had two main objectives: to serve as a war memorial and to provide employment for returning servicemen from the war. Today, more than three-quarters of a century later, we acknowledge that his vision transformed Victoria's tourism landscape. Every nation in the world is built on the vision of a few individuals, such as Howard Hitchcock. The road was proclaimed a tourist road on the 2nd of December, 1936, and was gazetted as Ocean Road. It was re-gazetted as Great Ocean Road on the 16th of February, 1972. In 1986, Victoria's route numbering scheme assigned State Route 100 to Great Ocean Road. In the 1990s, Victoria moved to an alphanumeric system of route numbering with letter M, A, B, or C preceding the numerals. In 1996, Great Ocean Road was updated to be 100. In 2004, Vic Roads redeclared the road as Great Ocean Road, beginning at Surf Coast Highway at Torquay and ending at Prince's Highway in Allansford. Driving along Great Ocean Road takes us to some of the best coastal townships in Victoria. Torquay is the first township to enter if you are driving from Geelong to Allansford. Torquay is home to some of Australia's best surf beaches, and it is considered as Australia's surfing capital. Torquay boasts stunning beaches along its coastline, known for their golden sands, excellent surf conditions, and breathtaking coastal views. Torquay has two of the most popular surf beaches in Australia, Jan Juc and Bells Beach, both located on the town's southwestern outskirts. Jan Juc Beach stretches slightly more than a kilometre and lies between Rocky Point to the east and Bird Rock to the west. Torquay Surf Beach has smaller, softer waves, making it more suitable for beginners. A short walk toward the east of Jan Juc Beach takes you to Torquay Surf Beach. A few kilometres further east is the world-famous Bells Beach. The Rip Curl Pro, a world tour surfing competition, is held at Bells Beach annually at Easter time. The competition has been running since 1962. The other popular beaches in Torquay are Torquay Front Beach, Whites Beach, Point Impossible Beach, Adiscott Beach, and Fisherman's Beach. The next township along the Great Ocean Road is Anglesey. This coastal town is popular for its safe ocean beaches, excellent for swimming and surfing. At the center of the township, as part of the art walk, stands the horse and cart sculpture. The Anglesey River rises in the Otway Ranges east of Winchelsea and empties into Bass Strait at Anglesey. The shallow waters of the river are perfect for canoeing, sailing, windsurfing, and stand-up paddleboarding. Beginners use this opportunity to learn and build up confidence before venturing out to the sea for the aforementioned activities. Anglesey Beach and Anglesey Main Beach lie next to the river mouth and front the township. The river mouth is a popular location for beach fishing. Anglesey's beaches are popular with surfers. For those with no surfing experience, this is the best opportunity to learn surfing. 10 kilometers from Anglesey is Ayres Inlet. This charming town, like the other settlements along the Great Ocean Road, is a popular tourist destination. Visitors flock to Ayres Inlet during the summer, primarily to experience its two main attractions, Fairhaven Beach and the Split Point Lighthouse. Painkalak Creek separates Fairhaven from Ayres Inlet. The 6 kilometers long Fairhaven Beach is the longest beach on the Great Ocean Road. Split Point Lighthouse stands as an icon of Ayres Inlet and remains an important component of Victoria's navigational aid system. It is one of around 400 lights that warn shipping of the hazards along the Australian coastline. The lighthouse was constructed in 1891. Unlike some other Victorian lighthouses, Split Point Lighthouse, due to its proximity to settlements, always had easy access to supplies and staff. This interaction between the townspeople and the lighthouse families reduced the isolation typically associated with lighthouses. Nearly 4.5 kilometers from Ayres Inlet, on the Great Ocean Road, is the Memorial Arch. The Memorial Arch honors the World War I returned soldiers who built the Great Ocean Road. The present one is the third arch built to commemorate the soldiers at the same site. The first one stood at the springs near Cathedral Rock, close to the toll station. When the toll station was removed in 1936, the arch was also removed. The second arch was constructed at Eastern View in 1939, which was destroyed in 1970 after a truck hit it. In 1972, it was replaced only to be lost in the Ash Wednesday fire of 1983. 20 kilometers from Ayres Inlet is the beautiful township of Lorne. Lorne is situated on Loutet Bay. The bay got its name after Captain Loutet, who conveyed wool from Portland to Melbourne, sought shelter in the bay in 1841 while supervising the retrieval of cargo from a shipwreck. The beaches of Lorne are suitable for surfers of all skill levels, and Lorne Beach remains a favorite destination for surfers. Cathedral Rock is another popular spot, primarily suitable for those with advanced skills. Within a 10 kilometers radius of Lorne, there are 10 waterfalls located in Great Otway National Park. While people often visit Lorne for its beaches during the summer, these waterfalls are at their best with water overflowing during the cooler months. Erskine Falls stands out from the rest, being close to the township. Erskine Falls is located 10 kilometers from Lorne at the end of Erskine Falls Road. Lorne Swing Bridge is another attraction of the township. The township is home to one of the best lookouts, Teddy's Outlook. From Lorne, the next big township is Apollo Bay. But before reaching Apollo Bay, two small townships, Wye River and Kennet River, come into view. Wye River is home to a beachside caravan park, a general store, Wye Beach Hotel, and holiday homes. Kennet River is a tiny township located 5.2 kilometers from Wye River and 27 kilometers from Lorne. You can spend your time relaxing at the beach near the Kennet River mouth, or take a stroll through the Kennet River Koala Walk, where lucky visitors may spot a koala or two. The Koala Walk is a gravel road, cars can pass, but it is best to walk if you really want to spot a koala. The coastal township of Apollo Bay is situated 45 kilometers from Lorne. Apollo Bay is popular for land-based fishing and both inshore and offshore fishing. Its rivers, streams, and beaches are perfect for land-based fishing. Most of the fishing here is boat-based, and many head to deep waters for larger fish. Apollo Bay is home to a large fishing fleet, with many operators providing fishing charters for visitors. The harbour has a dual boat ramp and is popular for open boat fishing. The harbour is home to a commercial fishing fleet that generates around $6.5 million each year. It has a main wharf with marina berths. The township offers excellent picnicking facilities for visitors to enjoy the stunning coastal views and lush natural surroundings. The town's foreshore is equipped with well-maintained picnic tables and barbecue areas, making it the perfect spot for a relaxing outdoor meal with family and friends. Another main attraction of Apollo Bay is the Old Cable Station Museum. The cable station officially opened on the 1st of April, 1936. It was the Victorian end of the first submarine telephone cable linking Tasmania via King Island to the mainland. On the way to Lavers Hill from Apollo Bay is Cape Otway and the lighthouse. Cape Otway Lighthouse is located 34 kilometres from Apollo Bay and can be accessed by turning onto Lighthouse Road from the Great Ocean Road. It stands as the oldest working lighthouse in Victoria, first lit in 1848. It is the second lighthouse constructed on mainland Australia, following Macquarie Lighthouse situated at the entrance to Port Jackson in New South Wales, first lit in 1818. The lighthouse and its landscape surroundings provide a captivating glimpse into Australia's maritime history. The Lighthouse Heritage Precinct encompasses numerous heritage buildings, structures, and artefacts from the past. Within the compound, you will find a meticulously restored telegraph station built in 1859, the original keeper's lodgings and workshop constructed in 1848, the assistant lightkeeper's cottage built in 1859, and a radar bunker constructed in 1942. Inside the lighthouse compound is a small exhibition that displays some of the fossils collected from the cliffs and shore platforms that lie below the Otway Lighthouse, as well as to the east and west of the lighthouse. The Otway dinosaurs have been excavated since the 1980s, most famously from a place near the lighthouse called Dinosaur Cove. Leaving behind the amazing views of Cape Otway, and then driving along the Great Ocean Road takes to the small township of Lavers Hill. Lavers Hill is located at the highest point of the Great Ocean Road at 470 metres. There is no shopping area in the township, except for a tavern, motor inn, and tea rooms. Joanna Beach is located 10 kilometres south of the township. It is the best-known surfing location west of Cape Otway, holding swell up to 3 metres and more. This beach is often the replacement location for the Bells Beach Surf Pro when the waves are low at Bells. Melba Gully is located in Lavers Hill, a part of the Great Otway National Park. Melba Gully is a popular tourist attraction due to its location along the Great Ocean Road and the enchanting presence of glowworms that illuminate the park at night. This nearly 120-acre park is characterized by a dense rainforest and includes a picnic ground with facilities. Before reaching the premium attraction of Great Ocean Road, 12 Apostle, another little stop comes in the way. The township of Princetown is flanked on two sides by expansive national parks, with the Port Campbell National Park stretching to the northwest and the Great Otway National Park situated to the southeast. The next stop is the zigzag stairs of Gibson Steps. These steps were carved into the cliff face over 170 years ago and offer visitors a unique opportunity to experience the rugged beauty of the Australian coastline up close. The Gibson Steps provide access to the nearby beach and offer stunning views of the towering cliffs that rise above it. Visitors can climb down the steps and explore the beach, or simply admire the breathtaking views from above. In addition to its natural beauty, the Gibson Steps are also steeped in history and offer a glimpse into Australia's rich cultural heritage. The steps were named after a local settler, Hugh Gibson, who played an important role in the area's early development. Slightly more than 1 kilometre from Gibson Steps is the most prominent attraction of the Great Ocean Road, the 12 Apostles. The 12 Apostles are a collection of limestone stacks originally known as the Pinnacles and the Sow and Piglets. Muttonbird Island was known as the Sow, and the smaller rock stacks were known as the Piglets. The primary drawback for visitors is that the 12 Apostles Beach is inaccessible, limiting visitors to enjoying the view solely from a lookout. In contrast, Gibson Steps offers beach access and equally stunning views comparable to those from the 12 Apostles. However, it's essential to note that the two stacks visible from Gibson Steps, namely Gog and Magog, are distinct formations and not considered part of the 12 Apostles. In the known past, the 12 Apostles never actually had 12 limestone stacks. Initially, there were only 9. Following the collapse of one stack in July 2005, merely 8 remain. Centuries from now, none might endure. Most one-day tours to the Great Ocean Road end here. But believe me, the best of the Great Ocean Road is yet to come. 3 minutes drive from the 12 Apostles takes you to Loch Ard Gorge. Loch Ard Gorge stands out distinctively from both Gibson Steps and the 12 Apostles due to its beauty, historical significance, and accessibility. There are many things to see once you've parked your car at the Loch Ard Gorge car park. While the Loch Ard Gorge precinct may not have the same hype as the 12 Apostles, it offers more substance with numerous places to explore and experience. Loch Ard Gorge derived its name from the clipper ship Loch Ard, which wrecked here in 1878. Out of 54 people aboard the ship, only 2 survived. Following the signs will lead you to viewing points displaying the site of the wreck and the shelter where the 2 survivors, Tom Pearce and Eva Carmichael, sought refuge. Another historically significant feature along this walk is Loch Ard Cemetery, where some of the unfortunate souls from the Loch Ard disaster are laid to rest. Apart from Loch Ard Gorge, the attractions here include Muttonbird Island, Thunder Cave, Broken Head Beach, Razorback, and the Sheerbrook River mouth. Muttonbird Island is a safe haven for wildlife. Around 50,000 muttonbirds live on the island, protected from introduced predators like foxes and cats. Keeping the burrow and partners for many years, breeding muttonbird pairs return to the island from their northern migration on the same day each year in late September. The muttonbird is also known as the short-tailed shearbird. These birds undertake a return migration annually of 30,000 kilometers to the Aleutian Islands near Alaska. They travel up to 600 kilometers a day in series of long glides, shearing, thus saving vital energy. Each evening from October until April, thousands of muttonbirds fly in from the sea, circle the island, and return to their burrows. Thunder Cave is a natural feature that got its name from the thundering waterfalling sound it makes. Waves crash around the hollow cave, producing the thundering sound. Ten minutes drive from Loch Ard Gorge takes you to the beautiful township of Port Campbell. Arguably, this is the most beautiful township along the Great Ocean Road and a major stopover for sightseers. Port Campbell derives its name from Captain Alexander Campbell, a whaler and colonist associated with the Port Fairy region. Seeking refuge from rough seas in 1840, Captain Alexander Campbell, stationed at the Port Fairy whaling station, found shelter in this area, marking the inception of the Port Campbell Township. European settlement commenced in the 1840s, but the town remained secluded until the construction of a rugged road in 1866. It evolved into a prominent fishing port during the 1870s. The township has an attractive foreshore area with a sandy beach and a jetty. The coastline around the township consists of steep rocky cliffs. The Discovery Walk on the clifftop not only gives an aerial view of the township from the town lookout, but also provides spectacular coastal views. Driving from Port Campbell to the township of Peterborough brings into view some of the most beautiful natural formations along the coast. That includes London Bridge and the Grotto. London Bridge lost its gleam and glamour when one of its arches collapsed on the 15th of January, 1990. It used to be like a natural archway and tunnel connected to the mainland. This natural rock arch earned its name due to its striking resemblance to the famous London Bridge. However, after the unexpected collapse, it is left with two rock formations isolated in the Southern Ocean. Around 2 kilometers from London Bridge towards Warrnambool is the Grotto. The Grotto stands as a natural wonder, inviting travelers into a realm of coastal enchantment. Carved by centuries of wind and waves, this captivating sea cave showcases the erosive artistry of nature. As visitors approach, they are greeted by a picturesque sinkhole leading to an underground chamber with an azure pool. The grotto's limestone walls exhibit a mesmerizing blend of colors, ranging from creamy whites to rich ochres, adding to the allure of this coastal gem. The surrounding cliffs and panoramic ocean views make the grotto a serene and magical stop along the Great Ocean Road, where nature's sculptural mastery is on full display. The township of Peterborough is located 5 kilometers from the grotto. The township is situated on the western shore of the Curda River estuary. Peterborough was named by Dr. Daniel Curdy, who followed the Curda River to its mouth in 1845. Curda named the area after his friend Dr. Peter Reed of Richmond. Peterborough is situated along the treacherous shipwreck coast, where over 800 shipwrecks have transpired since 1797. The shipwreck coast extends from Cape Otway to Port Fairy, covering a distance of nearly 130 kilometers. During the 1800s, a surge in trade between England and its Australian colonies resulted in heightened maritime activity in Bass Strait, transforming it into a bustling shipping lane. In the eagerness to transport goods, especially the seasonal wool clip, shipbuilders engaged in a competition to construct larger and faster vessels, frequently neglecting safety considerations. Peterborough Beach is approximately 800 meters long and is considered relatively safe. On the foreshore reserve, there is a picnic area equipped with barbecue facilities, public toilets, a children's playground, and ample parking. The Curdies River and its tributaries flow into the Curdies estuary, which discharges into Bass Strait at Peterborough. The official end of the Great Ocean Road is at the township of Allensford. From Peterborough begins the Bay of Islands Coastal Park. This is a 32-kilometre-long coastal reserve between Peterborough and Warrnambool. There are several lookout areas along the coast, namely the Bay of Martyrs, the Bay of Islands, 3 Mile Beach, and Childers Cove. Usually, people extend their drive until Cape Nelson. The townships of Warrnambool and Port Fairy are equally or more beautiful than townships along the Great Ocean Road. The township of Portland is also worth a mention. We leave our viewers with amazing Port Fairy.